Morning guys, hope you're well. It's CoinsKid. Hope you have a good Thursday and I hope you have a good rest of the week and a good weekend obviously. Thank you once again for all the nice comments, and if you're not a part of our Telegram group guys, do jump over into that group right now. There's lots of banter going in there. We've got some really good TA going on in there as well, some sharing and various different projects that I don't even cover. And the people are making a lot of money in there. It's really good to see guys, even on these downturns on the big projects that I'm covering, because obviously I can't cover every single project guys. So get yourself in that Telegram group, because people are picking up nice little projects that are making money when the other project's going down or consolidating. So yeah, definitely get in that group there guys. The link is below this video in the description. Okay, so cool. Right, this is the Bitcoin chart guys, and on the 4 hourly you can see we are breaking down now. We topped out there yesterday and we are coming back down, and I think all we're doing is just coming down and testing this support here guys. We do seem to be forming something that is very much like a broadening wedge here. This particular channel there we must pay attention to going forward guys, from this breakout here. So you're probably looking at a bit of support. We're coming down to this support where this 20 EMA's meeting is on the 4 hourly time frame. So yeah, I mean, it's still positive. We look like we're just going to be trading up and down here until we actually break this previous all-time high and push on towards our target of 60k for Bitcoin. We was looking really bullish yesterday. Like I said to you, always keep an eye on these EMAs and always buy as close to the EMAs as you possibly can, because this was overextended guys and it was looking for a retrace. Okay, so this is a 4 hourly time frame on Bitcoin. So as you can see, we've got that bullish cross there, we've gone up and we're just back testing this EMA now as support. One area to keep an eye on guys moving forward is that we don't fall out of this broadening wedge, because that would actually be quite a bearish pattern, and it may see us break down below this 20 EMA here guys, and then come back down and test this support line, this neckline of this inverse head and shoulders that we broke out of recently, because that's what gives us our target from the neckline to the head of our 60k target guys for Bitcoin over the next few days to weeks. So obviously moving forward then we could potentially see something like this guys on the 4 hourly, where we keep trading and finding this level here, this bottom of this broadening wedge. Yeah, I would say it's a broadening wedge type pattern there, where it just extends out like that. It's quite a bullish continuation pattern, to be fair guys. So obviously just hopefully we don't break out. If we was to break out, I would imagine it's where the wedge started, which would be that point there, which is the neckline. So if we was to fall out of that particular wedge now for Bitcoin guys, we would be looking at a breakdown of roughly, say we fall out of that point, we could see another 3% downturn for Bitcoin, coming down to support that, test that. I do apologize for the wind and everything guys. It's very windy where we are in the UK at the moment. We're having a bit of a storm, so you can hear that outside my window there. I do apologize if it's interfering, or you may not hear it at all. But anyway, sorry about that. Moving on. So yeah, just keep an eye on this broadening wedge, this support line now in this broadening wedge guys on the 4 hourly time frame for Bitcoin, and that's basically it. It did look to be a bit of a bull flag, but it's failed that, I believe. Now it was looking a bit of a bull flag on the 4 hour, but I do believe that's failed, and we are looking at this broadening wedge now. You can see that we've literally bounced off the bottom of it as support there, getting wicked back up. That's quite a bullish candle, getting bought back up there. We dipped down to that level there, which is 54,236. So yeah, just keep an eye on this support line moving up guys for Bitcoin. So I'm just going to jump into the Ethereum chart right now guys. So diving into the Ethereum chart, you can see it's lost the 20 EMA there on the 4 hourly time frame. It's quite bearish, but hopefully we get supported off this 55 EMA guys, and obviously you know this is our target area here. If we was to fall down from this point now to retest this neckline of this again inverse head and shoulders, just like we did with Bitcoin, we could see a further correction down to 12%. If we was to lose this neckline, that is really bearish for Ethereum versus a USDT. You can see the MACD is quite high actually. We've formed that bearish cross just there. So on the MACD we formed the bearish cross just there, and we've after that bullish cross. So yeah, you could see that a reversal was coming in guys. The histogram's turned bearish as well, so you'll probably see that go up a little bit and then revert back to bullish. So it's just a minor correction. We may see a test of this 55 EMA guys on the 4 hourly time frame. for Ethereum. Wow, that storm's really loud. Okay, so we may see a further almost 3% correction for Ethereum today or over the next couple of days to bring us down to that 55 EMA, and hopefully we get a nice bounce off that. Failing that, then I would be looking at this particular area down here, this inverse head and shoulders, so roughly down here at this sort of price target, guys, for Ethereum to find support. You can see there was a lot of resistance there on the way up. We had a lot of resistance, bit of support there, a lot of resistance, and then we broke out of that inverse head and shoulders there. So we may see that. Failing that, we hopefully what we want to see here is a retest of this 55 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame, and then bounce back up towards our target there, which is up there at 1941. So yeah, that's Ethereum. I'm just going to look at the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart right now, guys. So Bitcoin versus Ethereum, you can see we were in a downtrend versus Bitcoin. I don't usually cover this, but I will try and start cover this chart for you guys, because obviously it's really important for alt runs and obviously gaining against sats. So basically you could see we was in this downtrend just here, guys, just like that, and we were being repressed. We had multiple touches on the way down, and then we broke out of this pattern here. You could basically say that it's almost... So you can see we formed this kind of falling wedge on the 4-hourly time frame against Bitcoin here. We have multiple touches in this wedge, and we have broken out of it. We broke out just here, we pushed up, and obviously we're coming back now to test this as support where we left the wedge. So yeah, it looks okay. We broke down a little bit against Bitcoin. You can see that we did form that bullish cross there, gave us a nice pump to the upside, and we're coming back down. We fell through the 55 EMA here. We are potentially forming a bearish cross there, guys, so that's something to keep an eye on, because if we was to form that, you would see a bit of more of a push to the downside. But the positive thing to note here is we have fell out of this falling wedge symmetrical triangle type pattern that we're looking at there, and that is in usually a continuation pattern. And what you do see, you see a rise back up to the wedge, so we may see a pump for Ethereum up to this level here, guys, and that would be the alt season that we're looking for. So just watch this space on Ethereum versus Bitcoin, because that is our potential target versus Bitcoin, is back up to this rising falling wedge there pattern. So obviously we could see a massive pump for Ethereum, not immediately, but long term we could see a 45% gain for Ethereum over Bitcoin, guys, over this next couple of weeks to a few months if Bitcoin decides to slow down. So you can see on the MACD we're just starting to come down now. I know it's gone bearish there, but I know it's bearish, but it's actually a bullish sign as well, guys, because obviously we need it to correct. You know, we do need it to come down and curl around and go under the histogram, turn bullish, make a bullish cross on the MACD, which gives us a continuation pattern. But the fact that we fell out of this wedge here is a bullish pattern, because they are usually continuation patterns, guys. Okay, so that's Ethereum versus Bitcoin there, guys. I'll have a quick look at ADA for you, because I'm covering that in today's video. So Cardano is broken down. It did form that bullish cross yesterday on the 4-hour, but then it immediately formed a bearish cross like immediately after it. So it's not too good for ADA at the minute, guys. Not looking too good. We had that breakdown, as you can see. We formed that bullish cross there, and then we just broke down, and we do look like we're coming down even more here, guys, to be honest with you. So one thing you can do here is obviously drop out the fibs on the 4 hours. So that was a bottom and that was a top. So you could say that that was an impulsive move there, guys, from that bottom just there, and now we're coming down, and this level here, the 110, you can see major support there, guys, and we may potentially look at a bounce there today or over the next day or so. So I would be targeting a rebuy level there, a nice healthy bounce for ADA Cardano at $1.10, and which potentially bring us back up and hopefully form another bullish cross. This bullish cross is a very good signal, guys, very good signal, but obviously, you know, what you do with it, which I've shown you in yesterday's video, when you do break them, you do usually come back and back test it as support, and then it's a, you know, if you get that test and rebound, then it's a continuation trend. But obviously Bitcoin's broken down, and the rest of the alts have followed, so we are having a correction. But I would definitely target this level here, guys, as a major level of support for Cardano, and I would expect to see a big bounce at that level, guys. So keep an eye on that. That's the $1.10 on Cardano on the 4-hourly time frame there, guys. And then after that, say this was the bottom here on Cardano, and we start to form another impulsive move, guys, you could simply just move your fib up off there onto the bottom. We're saying the 110, which is roughly there, isn't it? Yeah, just so we may see that next impulsive move on Cardano. Once it's come down corrected, we may see that push up there to like $1.29, guys, which would be nice. So that is a potential play for Cardano on the cards. Short and sweet today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video on Bitcoin, Ethereum and Cardano. I'll do the other updates and post them in a couple of hours. I'm also going to do another update today on Coty after much request, so look out for that in a bit, guys. One thing I would like to say is that Nulls is going really well. It is showing strength. It's coming back and testing those fib levels, guys. If you've not seen the Nulls video, please click on my channel, click videos, and you will see the Nulls video that I did a few days ago. I think I made the video around about 50 cents and it shot right up, so it's doing really well, guys. That's a long-term hold. Please do check that video out, guys. It looks really, really strong. Yeah, so don't panic, guys. We're not going to oblivion. This is just simple corrections in an uptrend. So, yeah, cool. Please share the video. Please smash that like button, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.